Shawn Mendes opens up about his relationship struggles with Camila Cabello. I'm Gabby Conti, and this is your 24/7 celebrity news. Shawn Mendes revealed that he and Camila Cabello have had an argument where he raised his voice and she got so defensive. Celebrities, they're just like us. They also fight. No relationship is perfect. Here's proof. Shawn has now learned a lesson from that very vulnerable moment, which he recently talked about on a podcast. Shawn Mendes just revealed that he is afraid to be the bad guy in his relationship with Camila Cabello. He opened up about this he opened up about an argument the two of them had recently on the podcast Man Enough by saying, quote, "I raised my voice at her. She was like, I don't like it when you raise your voice. Why did you raise your voice? I got so defensive. I was like, I wasn't raising my voice at you, and I did raise my voice at her," end quote. Love that you're admitting that you made a mistake, Shawn. I think that's the first step to a resolution in an argument. Great to see. You know, recently Shawn was actually spotted in Los Angeles outside of a coffee shop looking really, really deep while he was listening to something on his headphones, and fans were wondering, like, what was he listening to? And my theory is he was listening to himself on this podcast. That's 110% what was going on there. Shawn even went on to say, "I felt her shrink and I felt me grow, and I was like, oh God, this is the worst. I am so terrified of being evil. I am so scared to be bad. I don't want to be bad." Shawn then said after that argument, he and Camila had to get in this massive conversation about the fear and that he didn't want to be perceived negatively. As he admitted on the podcast, quote, "Maybe there's even a bad inside me that I just have to accept." Well, yes, Shawn, of course, we are humans. You are flawed, you have your issues, and that's kind of what happens in a relationship is your partner shines a light on your flaws and you guys work together to figure it out and be better communicators. I'm also shocked that this argument seemed to have just happened and not when the two of them were taking those weird quarantine walks a couple of months ago where they seem to be together all the time. But I think it's good that he is telling fans about his fights because I like when couples show that no relationship is perfect and everyone has their own issues they have to work through. Shawn then explained on the podcast, "And that other part of me, he just got to be here and we just got to work together until eventually he gets worked out all the trauma and all the kinks get rubbed out of him and he's okay. But I can't avoid the fact that there is a little bit of darkness inside of me, and letting that darkness kind of be present is a horrible feeling," end quote. After that fight, Shawn and Camila each took a 20-minute break and then they apologized. So guys, don't worry. Shawn and Camila, they are still going strong. They argue just like regular people argue, but their relationship is good. They have these healthy conversations. A lot of times too, you know, it's not what you fight about, it's how you fight, and it seemed like their fight was very in the moment. They were being very present. They were being very aware of what was happening. And I really think that they're gonna be fine. They're gonna work through it. I think it's cool that Shawn opened up to his fans and people and told them exactly what happened on this podcast. What do you guys think about Shawn admitting about his fight with Camila Cabello? I'm Gabby Conti, and follow us at Hollywire for your 24/7 celebrity news.